You look like the kind of guy that's ready for experience.
I'm just wandering around. I have no idea where I'm going.
Hey, my friend.
Well, you know.
I was spying on you.
You were spying on me.
The guy's looking at glasses. He's going to get feminine on safari. What's happening, big guy?
Nothing. What you up to?
Oh, you know, just picking up one of these funny Americans and going to Mozambique.
Let's go to Beira. Okay, Clive, after what seems to be another 48 hours of travel since about 10 o'clock this morning, we're finally on our last leg of the journey. We got this cute little helicopter over here. We're going to make our way to camp. What is it, 45 minutes?
Yeah.
That's a good thing, because we got 46 minutes worth of fuel.
And he's got a 41-minute bladder. Okay, so we're in the chopper and we're getting ready to go, and we've got a whole bunch of camp supplies with us.
This your first time?
Just start. These are one of these helicopters that you have to keep the fueling slowly, otherwise you cook the motor. My second flight. First one we did this morning. Check the rifles, and we are taking a chilled first afternoon. It's probably going to be very windy on the mic, but just Brooksy shot quite straight for a change, and we feel semi-confident. Even a squirrel finds a nut every now and then. And we're going to have a beautiful sunset tonight because there's some cloud. Weather's a little bit iffy, but we are going to go and enjoy a bush dinner with some of the current clients that are in camp this evening, and we'll get on to it tomorrow.
What type of bushes are we having?
Green ones.
Okay. At least they're dry green. So far. Sleep okay?
Like a log.
I did until I didn't.
And that wasn't too long.
Morning one of our safari here at Mungari. Is that how you say it? Mungari? We got a camp full of people. They all seem to jive pretty well. We had a good evening last night. Good supper. Good fellowship around the new campfire. And yeah, a little shower, a cup of joe this morning, Gonna have a little bite to eat, and then we're gonna go around and I think we're just going on a. What are we doing? Just gathering info, gathering intel.
We're just going on a game drive.
Taking it easy, taking a game drive this morning. So, yeah, good day.
Doing it, climbing.
What's your name? Pauline? I'm Brooks. I know we met, but what's your name again? Bingo.
Yeah,
Bingo.
I know, I just butchered both those, buddy.
So here we are, morning one in Mozambique, Clive and I, and took a little morning drive, and we ran into this, seen a lot of activity already. Got in this group of bulls of Liechtenstein Hartebeest, and a couple of really good bulls in this group. One that flared quite nicely, but not near the mass, not near as heavy as this one here. And this one's got long tips, good secondary growth on his bosses, and yeah, after a really nice little stalk, put a shot on him, and here we go, our first trophy of this trip, and one of many, I hope. And so here we go. We're kicking off the day right, starting this safari the way we need to. Thank you guys, all of you. Good job. Go Jam. I'd be ashamed to take these back to camp. We must dispose of all the evidence. Good morning. Day number 2. We had a great day yesterday. Good camaraderie around the fire last night. We had our hartebeest yesterday. Had some close encounters with some little bitty small stuff yesterday afternoon. And good news around camp. They got a leopard last night. So that's good. Everybody's in good spirits, high hopes. And Clive and I packed up lunch. We're going to be gone all day today. And just going to stir around and kick up some dust. Have a lot of fun along the way. I guess they're stealing fish. Skipped my shower this morning. Nature knew it.
Will you sit still, please, while I'm trying to film?
I'm doing my best. You didn't tell me it was going to rain, Clive.
So we've come out on tour this morning to have a lovely day out, spend the day out in the bush, and the heavens have opened on us, and it's possibly the first day of Brooksy and I's entire safari journeys together that we've had rain. So I suppose we were due for it sooner than later. But anyway, we will continue to have fun.
So we were riding in the rain all morning. Had to stop and put on another layer of rain gear, but we came around a corner and we just came from this really nice reed buck. Short little stalk, and I think we made a great shot on him. Should be laying right over there.
You wounded it. He's not quite dead yet, but he's done.
Yes, nice beautiful day here. Day number 2 in Mozambique here, and a little bit of rain, but not to be deterred. We're on the truck riding around, and Clive says, you know, it's going to have to be a good one to get the rifles out in this weather. And thank goodness we came up on this very nice reed buck. So yeah, just a little drizzle, nothing too bad, and it's been a good morning already. We're going to keep on, see what we do, and have a great day.
Brooks. Hallo blue duiker, ja?
Levy.
That is awesome. Look at that little thing. Yeah.
Aren't they just dainty, eh?
Tiny thing. Blue duiker. So this thing is the shadow of the forest. It's the smallest of the antelope over here, except for maybe the pygmy duiker or pygmy antelope. But yeah, after an exhaustingly long stalk this afternoon of approximately 3.5 minutes into the forest, Julian spotted this thing, and I didn't see it at first. I mean, I think I was looking about 3 feet above him, trying to find this little tiny thing. But he moved on us, and we got set up again. Clive spotted him, and yeah, we made a nice little shot. And believe it or not, this thing is a beast of an animal of this species. It's a giant, and I'm as proud as I can be to have him. When Clive and I first started talked about coming on this hunt, and he told me a blue duiker here, this was one of the tops on my list, and I am so pleased to be able to have one, especially one of this size. This whole 2.5 pound animal, or 3.5 pound animal, whatever he is. I couldn't be any happier than to have this here. Guys, thank you. Julian, good eyes. Clivey, good eyes. Trackers, all of you, thank you very much.
Okay, so we had a midday in camp with all the rain. We were supposed to have a day out, and we headed out this afternoon because the rain stopped, and we thought we'd have a nice afternoon, and we hit the forest and trying to look for blue duiker. And we did. We hit the forest for blue duiker, and like Brooks was saying, you hunt elephant, you earn your pounds per mile that you walk, and with blue duiker you earn the weight in body in the minutes that you walk. So we got about a 3-minute stalk in on a blue duiker, and Brooks managed to get a slug of a blue duiker. Short hunt, short stalk into the forest, same forest we walked yesterday. But now we've come out the forest and the heavens are opening on us again. It's come over gloomy and it is getting nasty, so we're gonna make our way back to camp. We're gonna write off our day, I think, right there. But it's been a good day. Reedbuck this morning and blue duiker.
Been a fantastic day.
The difficult little blue duiker this afternoon. So we get to do it all over again tomorrow. So let's get back to camp.
Let's get to camp.
Yeah. It's a small way of having that fruit in your time.
Good morning, cloud catchers. What do you have on tap for us today, Cloud? Tell us the story.
Good job, Brooks. Good job. So it is the morning of day 3, and we've had terrible weather yesterday, but we endured and we were successful, and woke up to nice clear skies today.
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Came up on this water hole. We saw warthogs and it's a bush pig right here, and there's a boar and a sow and a couple of pigs. They've gone up into this thicket of palms, maybe to lay down, take a nap. So the guys have gone upwind. They're going to try to flush them out. We'll give it a shot. There we go. Wait. Yeah, one in the front. Wait. Oh, I think there's other ones outside. Well, we gave it a go. So our third afternoon here, we've been walking these roads through the sand forests looking for suni, and these things, they're not quite as small as the blue duiker from yesterday, but they're only a tad bigger. And I'm gonna tell you what, in this dappled sunlight, in this forest, in these shadows, these things are super hard to find, to see. There's lots of them, but it takes a really keen eye, one that I don't have. I don't think I found one until after everybody else pointed and was telling me where they go. But
We were just at the end of this road, about to come out in one of the pans here. Matter of fact, we had called for the truck to come up and get us, and well, this one showed up just on the edge of the forest, and I don't think any of us knew what we were looking at when we spotted him. Matter of fact, when we went over there and after I pulled the trigger, we went to get him. I mean, the more we look at this thing, the more impressive he becomes. Just an old animal. Super long secondary growth on the tops and on the bases, and hunting suni, this is exactly what you hope to ever find, and I don't know too many people that do, but this is a super suni, and I am so excited, and just want to tell everybody again, the whole team, thanks, because again, these eyes wouldn't have found him.
Yeah.
We got ourselves a warthog. Finally, Clive. How about that? Let's go see. Yeah. I think we took a pretty good one. Morning of day 4 here, and I can no longer tell my own joke to myself, you know, that I think I've said that I'm the only person that I've known that's been over here this much, spent this many days in the bush, and have never taken a warthog. You know, you people come over here and the first thing they talk about is warthog and kudu. Well, I only have one on the list anymore, Clive. We still don't have a kudu, but no, we have scratched, or we have check marked the warthog off of that list, and I'm telling you, what a fantastic warthog to do it with. This is why we've waited so long to kill one, because we've been looking for one of this caliber, and Jules spotted him, and yeah, didn't take us long to realize, hey, grab the rifle and let's go. So yeah, it worked out. We're on our way looking for sable or Nyala. And this guy came along. We've seen hundreds, well, probably thousands of warthog in the last couple of days. And when you see one like this, you have to stop the vehicle, and that's what we did. And I'm very thankful, very grateful. Appreciate it, guys. Long day in the bush. Got a nice pig in the back. We had a swine time today. Calling it a day, headed back with a nice, cold, refreshing doja. We're about to go take a little walk.
We'll walk along the riverbank here. We're looking for, well, we have a long list that we've yet to check off, but it's a nice little day. It's not too hot yet. The sun's going to come through these clouds here in a little bit though. We're all sunscreened up and got our bags packed and a little water packed, and let's go take a walk.
Another one in him if he stands up again. Just keep watching him fiddling around in there. Okay, seems to be down.
No, he's up.
Okay, is he up?
Yeah.
Okay, give him one. That's it. Okay. All right, let's load up the magazine. I think the buffalo are running into the lions. The lions are growling.
So after a little stalk, coming through the woods along the little riverbank, ran into a pride of lions. Actually quite close. And it's funny because just downwind of the lions, there's 3 dugger boys feeding out in this little wet grass here. So we just put a shot on one of them, 2 shots into him, so we think he's down right here, but we're going to be very, very slow and very cautious and go find out where he is. He's over here. The other 2 buggered off that way. So we're going to go follow up.
Hamba! And a little cub.
Where there's cubs, there's mamas.
Hamba! Suga!
So we still hadn't gotten to the buffalo. The lion cub right here, 25 yards.
Hamba! Come on, Suga! Yeah, I'll just give him another one in there. Yeah, Julian, you copy?
What's happening, fella?
A big bush pig. And I caught up with the little 3 dugger boys inside here. Dugger boy down, just finished them off. Got lions with us here as well, so it's interesting.
That was that second follow-up. I saw his head, his neck. Okay, so I think this is morning 5 of our time here in Mozambique, and we're going to do things a little bit differently this morning. We've been riding, we've been seeing a bunch of game, lots and lots of game. We've taken some great animals, and but this morning, Clive and I, we decided to do it our way and get off the truck and get on the ground and walk these game trails along this little riverine area. And just a few yards away, back here behind me, we ran into what sounded like a pretty healthy little pride of lions. We've seen a cub or two, but just past them, we gave them plenty of room, made a wide berth around them, and while we're still kind of listening out for the lions behind us, we came up on 3 Duggar boys. 3 Duggar boys here in this little marshy green grass area here, and yeah, put a plan together, and it's just a solid classic buffalo right here. We made a couple of good shots on him, followed him up, and yeah, here we are, Mozambique. This is what we come for right here, this type stuff. Clive, thank you. Thank you, I really appreciate it, and what a story we have to tell. When we're still listening out and looking out for little yellow heads popping up in this green grass, so the gun is not cleared. It's still loaded up and ready to go and half off safe, but what a great start to the second half of this trip. I look forward to the rest of it. Thank you, Clive.
You're getting drunk, but
You're too busy with the other
you're too busy.
Afternoon, day 5 here in Mozambique, and had a super day already. Buffalo this morning, walking with lions and bushbuck, and we took a drive this afternoon, hopping between pans, and we've seen a bunch of red duiker on this trip already. I mean, we see them every single day, and many of them every day, and we finally, it's one of those things you say, well, we'll get one later. We decided to look for them this afternoon, really look for them, and man, did we find a whopper. These things are so tiny and they're so dainty, but when you know what you're looking at, this thing is a beast of a red duiker, and I'm happy as I can be. I told Clive a minute ago, we may have started a new thing here, buffalo and small game. So yeah, I'm just pleased as I can be. We're about to go over here, back over my shoulder, and check out another pan. We're still looking, sun's going down pretty fast, but we're still on the hunt and having a ball doing it.
They don't make them in an extra wide. I had to mold them around my big old hoof. Let's go to the swamp, Clivey. Let's go to the swamp. We kill our buffalo, so we're not buffalo hunting, but let's go, Waterbuck and bushbuck out there? Yeah, Waterbuck, bushbuck. I think it's a good day to go to the swamp. Hell, it's raining anyway. Let's go. Okay, we've gotten to the edge of the swamps, finally, and got the Wunderwagen. We're gonna get out there and float around a little bit, puddle through the mud a little bit, looking for, we got our buff yesterday, so bushbuck, waterbuck, and yeah, and just a little cruise around, a little 3-hour cruise. Hopefully we don't get to Gilligan's Island, but we're gonna get to some of them, some islands anyway.
Bundeswagen 206.
Big pig, big pig.
Just right here. We're walking back, almost just walking back to the truck thingy. Clive's, you know, just walking these islands. There's buffalo, there's bush pig, there's bushbuck. They're just quietly, slowly walking. And not 2 minutes after he said it, we walk up on this group of bush pig, and we just killed a slammer.
Bush pig. This was another one that I was really looking forward to on this trip. We came across on the into the swamp area, walking these islands really slowly, really quietly, and we've seen a bunch of game, tons and tons of waterbuck. We've seen buffalo. We've been up close. We've seen bushbuck. But yeah, just creeping along the river right over here, just really slowly, really quietly, and we were about to head back to the vehicle, and all of a sudden these things popped out on us, and we got a really, really nice bush pig. You know, you come over here, and to the untrained eye, which is me, I'm looking at things all the time, going, "Dang, that looks good. That looks really good," and but Clive and Julian, you know, they know what they're looking at, and it's like, no, we're gonna pass that one. No, let's just keep driving. That one's rubbish. And when they get excited about seeing something, I know it's really special. And this is a really special pig, and I'm proud to have him.
Still come back. If he starts walking to the left, let him keep coming to the left. Nah, there's no rush. egret flying behind them. The buffalo behind them.
Alright, ready?
Good. Okay, keep on him. It was our next shot, so straight down.
Hold it into the end a bit.
Okay.
Where'd that hit him?
Just base of the neck.
That moved in a minute. There it goes. It was moving around.
So we're heading out to the swamps this morning. Julian said he knew where there was a big waterbuck. He knew the area. He had seen him several times. Actually passed him up, had some clients pass him up a year ago, and I'm glad that they did because we came straight to this island. Well, we got our bush pig, and then we came straight to this island, and we found the exact waterbuck that Jules was talking about. And what a fantastic place. I mean, there's waterbuck everywhere. You can't imagine the numbers of them. The herds of buffalo that we've seen, it's just, this place is amazing. It really is. And we had to wait on this guy to give us a shot, and
That's okay. Carry on.
but yeah, we were tussled with this wind a little bit. You could see the wind just blew him over a little bit, and kind of a long shot, but it all worked out. It worked out perfectly. And Jules and Clive, the guys, again, can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
That thing's a big oribi.
Gee. So we left out of the lodge this morning looking for oribi, and seen a bunch of game already this morning. With commenting on the density of all the little creatures that we've seen just riding back to this part of the property, and we came across this oribi, exactly the oribi we were looking for. Just a big, long, heavy male, nice heavy ram. He was sitting in there with a female, and we had to wait for some hartebeest to move on so that we could get a stalk in, and these things just disappear in this tall grass. They just completely disappear. They'll lie down and you see nothing but little ear tips or horn tips, and thanks to the great eyes on these trackers, it's amazing. But gave us a nice little shot, and I'm just pleased. I'm so happy. We're ticking them off, the little guys, and what a fantastic specimen this one is. And again, I just want to tell everybody thank you for such a wonderful hunt so far. And we got a little ways yet to go, and I'm having the time of my life. Thank you, everyone.
So good morning from Friday, day 8. Brooks had a wonderful sleep last night. Some night sounds, got him all riled up. We got some new neighbors last night. He spoke from the heart this morning on the way out. He's all done, he's empty. He's left his bag off behind. Yes. I put him in the cupboard. He put him in the cupboard. And now we're on to the next chapter of the day. And we are heading down to the floodplains to go and look for Nyala, bushbuck, and warthog, and sable. Well, warthog. We've got a warthog, but there's a big one that if he steps out, he's going to wear it again. But beautiful day, and looking forward to seeing a whole ton of animals again this morning.
Want to be a big one?
I think so. So we plan on spending the day out. Let's see how that works. We'll check in later.
Solid bull, but we wanted to make sure we were going to get the right animal. And we watched him we've been here on the stick, or not on the sticks, but in our classes for, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And just a solid bull. Got a really good shot on him. He just ran into the woods right here, into the forest. We're going to go put our hands on him.
Right in there, didn't it? Clive, this is what you think about when you come to Mozambique.
So when you think Mozambique, you think sable, or at least I do. And we've seen plenty throughout the last week or so, and a lot of good bulls, a lot of animals, and we finally found the right one, the one that we were looking for. And this morning early, sunshine's coming up nice and warm, and we found this bull feeding in this is actually not a pan, just a grasslands, I guess you call it. I don't even know, but we found the right bull. And again, to me, this is just the iconic thing of Mozambique. It's what I think about when I think Mozambique, and everything worked out just right, and just a fabulous bull. Proud of him, and thanks to everyone on the team once again.
this other pig. We can come back here if you want to.
Okay, so just a couple of days ago, we were right here on the edge of the floodplain, and we saw a gigantic warthog. And we came back around here today after a day or two looking for this warthog, and believe it or not, this is not the giant that we saw. We did see this pig. We think we saw this pig and another one just after we saw that big one. But how do you pass up a warthog like this? There's no way. Clive and I talked about it, and we said, do we want to wait and see if we can find the big one? And when we looked at each other at the same time and said, that's a big one. You can't not do it. And so yeah, planned to come over here and take a big warthog, and we came over here and took a giant warthog. So happy as I can be. And plan well played, and here we go. We still got a long afternoon to go. It's just now lunchtime. Sun's getting up, so we're gonna take a little break and cool off. And yeah, look at this thing, just a huge pig. Phew. Hard fought that one, Clive. Hard fought that one. Yeah. So we're last light on day 9 of our safari, and we rode this pan. We've been by a couple times, and 2 nights ago we saw this bull and the cows here at this exact spot, and we made a plan today that we were going to come and stake out this pan, and the plan worked out perfectly. We had animals all around us all afternoon, I mean within 15-20 yards of us, and right at last light, I mean 5 minutes later would have been too late. And we got a nice shot off on this bull. He made it 20 yards from where we shot him, and this is a fantastic Nyala bull. It's probably the second best bull we have seen this entire trip, and we have seen a bunch of them. But thanks to Julian and Clive, we've been really particular about what we wanted to do, and this is just a fantastic trophy, guys. I appreciate the patience. I appreciate you sticking with me, and yeah, what a fantastic result.
So, it's our last morning on the truck. We're heading out, going back to where the BBs are parked, walking the riverbanks, looking for bushbuck. It's been a fantastic trip so far, and it'll end it as a fantastic trip no matter what happens today. But bushbuck have been elusive. We've seen a bunch of them, but not the ones we're looking for. We're gonna give it one more go, and then we're gonna pack up and wrap this one up. It's been very successful. It's been very fun, and be ready for a fantastic last day.
When there's a lot of water around, and flowing water, those little fingerlings come up. Here, they chow the fingerlings. Right, I'll get you guys there at the BB station. Okay.
So it's the last afternoon of our safari here in Mozambique, Zambezi Delta safaris, and we've seen a bunch of bushbuck along the way. We've seen lots of them, and we've been a little bit particular about what we wanted to do. And yeah, about 3:30 in the afternoon or so, we finally came on the one that we all said that this was the one we wanted to take. Kind of flushed him out. He ran in the tall grass, and we made a plan and jumped off the truck, and truck drives around, and it all works out in the end. This has been a fantastic trip, and I just want to tell everyone, Clive, Jules, Mark, and then of course the trackers too, Bingo and Scrabble and Goka. Thank you so much. It's been a great time, and we got some beautiful, beautiful trophies to show for it. And I wish there was a way to convey the beauty of this place, the amount of game that we have seen, and just the good times we've had, the miles we've walked, and the many miles we've ridden. It's been fantastic, and you see a little bit of it on the video.
but there's no way to describe being here, being under this African sun, and just being able to experience this wonderful place. Thank you, everybody.
Good morning. What we're doing, we're going to release a cat. Where they got a cheetah that they had on collar. They caught a cheetah. She was in trouble or something. Anyway, I think we got a tripod cat. They had to surgically remove one of her legs. Anyway, she's all recovered and ready to go. We're going to set her free.